act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. But if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shaw it's been around and what.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Who will represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl? We're about to find out. As off we go in the NFC title game. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Again, it's McCaffrey. He's going to be taken down at about 30. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Purdy to throw. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The Cardinals have got it. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Cardinals will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. With a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job of it. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now a second down throw from Murray. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 33.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd down and 9. McBride is the motion man. On 3rd down, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
For the Arizona field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. Murray. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals move out on top, 14-0. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return is Ricky Pearsall. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
A third long, Purdy to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
He'll throw on first down with Murray. The open man is Tolbert. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down, Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be all down and about the 35-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down. Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. Man in motion, heading right. Again, it's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Murray on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They go play action now. Murray. Go right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try to get here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Here's a run with their tight end. And he will power his way into the end zone. Ted Ryman. Touchdown, Arizona. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Going on first down is Purdy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Gain of 6.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be marked down the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Cody Simon in on the stop.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Look wide. Get this one complete. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Working his way out left. Yeah. A powerful run. Just shy of the goal line. But he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
McCaffrey. And looked like he might have had a lead, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Can the defense do it again from the 1? 3rd down now and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 10. They put Wilson in motion. Murray from his own end zone. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. He gets free. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Now return coming from the 7th. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk. Complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 45-yard line.
Purdy on first down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot there, get his hands on the ball, get a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now Murray on first down. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. On first and 10, it's Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. Strong. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Niners' 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down,
Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
a loss of a yard.
Second and 11.
And 11 at the 40-yard line.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Purdy now on 2nd down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
A gain of 15. Well done. Facing 3rd and 14, they pick it up.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Back to the air is Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these 3rd and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
49ers 7.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Murray now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defense.
Now McCaffrey loses the football. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
First carry for James Conner. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
They'll run here with Benson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
McBride is the motion man. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 55 yards on the game. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give. Here's Benson. Cutting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter of age in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. On play action, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And this will be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Again in the air for Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
49er, first down.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Murray now to throw on first down. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A run out of the gun with Benson. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The Cardinals lining up for punt. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That is fielded at the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Purdy going to put it up again. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will score. Rick Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit.
49ers 14.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play. The Niners use the first of their timeouts.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Omaha.
They put Wilson in motion. Second down. Murray. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. On fourth down, out comes the punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Taken at the 19. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. This is 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
They'll drop to throw. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. but it falls incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Typical body of a donut, that's so typical. Turn like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual. I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. So good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave. I'm trying to get me paid. I'm trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of a donut, that's so typical. Tail like a god, that's so typical.
The top.
Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, once for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVP is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Head back. JVB, make it get slapped.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California. Speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12. You wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Killer Cali, go coast. Do like a lot of to the clipping, the host like it's supposed